Bong Sao, see? Bong Sao. As this one is Bong Sao, Bong Sao. On this side of here, you just go right toward them. See, a lot of people, they grab the wrists, they go, I'll do one hit here like this, and do one hit here like this, and do one hit here like this. Too many motions, see? Okay, you see that? So what I'm going to do is this, okay? When you do this part, when you do this here, notice how he's going to kick. See? He's going to go here, he's going to kick, pop, and lock. Do that slowly. Okay, one more time. One. See how he comes back? Hit, pop, and lock. See? If I do it on this side, he's going to do the reverse. See? Like that. See? And kick, pop, and lock. This goes right in the knee, but for training, just go on the inner thigh. Which is take one, so you won't get too confused. You got that? So he's allowed to do this. This is probably the first one you guys learn, right? You're countering it, see? Back to that position, here, see, back to here, it's kicking, lock, lock. All right, any questions up to here? You got that? Okay, this is not, sometimes it's best just to feel it, then it'll come. This is just sort of to educate the muscle fiber, educate what we call muscle memory, right? So the muscle memory is just so obedient, but sometimes you can break away. You do not have to follow the technique exactly like that. Like, see, I go like that. And you see, I'm like that. I didn't quite make this, right? See? So I do this now. See, I go like that. I have to change the technique because I didn't make the first posture. You see this? It plays the football the same way. It works well in the drawing board, works well on the chalkboard, works well when you call it in the huddle, but sometimes when you get out there, they go, nah, it's not supposed to be like that. There's supposed to be a guy blocking that guy. Now you're on your own. So you have to feel it, because maybe he was so quick that I'm not able to even do the Bong Sao because this is really hitting my face. So now that's where he hit my face. I can't even, this would be kind of too hard to go, correct? See? But ideally, see, like that. See, it hits my face, see? So I just go like that. That's good enough because he already hit you, so you have to be able to do it. All right? Any questions? Got it? Okay, let's try this. Try to figure it there, okay? Okay. Like that, pop out. Okay? Grabbing him like this. I want to educate this motion, see? So when I grab your wrist, he pops up. Grab your wrist, see, this breaks it. Grab your wrist, pops up. This has to be in. Can you do that? I want to make sure you do that. Try that right now. If you don't turn the angle here like this, a real strong man is going to, it's very hard to turn the wrist, see? But if I turn my body and I go 45, that's easier. You know what I'm talking about? So if I go like this, yes, if I got forearms like crazy, But I go like this, if I go in like that, see, I'm in here already. Okay, that's correct. Now, we're going to take the next one. This is match. So there's several ways you can do a match. See, if I go like that, see how I raise it here? That's Bong Sao. See the Bong Sao here? Because I push it towards you, right? Correct? You feel this? Look at the hand position, see? Like that. A lot of people just do this, ton and cup like that. That's why you have the hand position like this, okay? All right, you see this, ton? Okay, this is Bong Sao, see? Bong Sao. As this one is Bong Sao, Bong Sao. On this side of here, you just go right toward them. See, a lot of people, they grab the wrists, they go, okay, I'll do one hit here like this, and do one hit here like this, and do one hit here like this. Too many motions, see? Too much. The quick is going to grab his like this. If you don't want to hurt the guy, you spit, he'll go like that. Really, because he'll go like this. You don't want to spit in his face. Now, all you have to watch out is what? That punch here. See, that's why you go here, because as the punch comes out, see, this can control it here. So when it's on the match stance like that, it's just Bong Sao, Bong Sao. Over here, Bong Sao, Bong Sao. Because when the hand is in like that, you see this? Because of the hand position like that. Okay, what I want you, the first one is either Bong Sao. My preference, but it should never be your preference. I always tell my students, what I prefer, no matter what art, from Muay Thai to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you never want to prefer the thing sometimes your instructor, because he has a different body. We all have different bodies. What she might do, because she's much smaller. What a person who's very big in mass, you have to find what works for your body. I'm going to give you a little hit here, see? Most people don't understand this. Everybody tries to teach a system. But sometimes that system does not work for you. You have to find out. That is Jeet Kune Do. That's why you have to show a variety of things in Jeet Kune Do, by John Fan Kung Fu. So I use the word tip. T-I-P. Okay? And the way I use tip, because you want to tailor-make that system for you. You want to individualize that system for you, and you want to personalize that system for you. When you have your own bedroom, you personalize it. You want your radio on the right, If you have a TV, you want it on the left, right? If you want your bed, you might put it on the left side, near the window, far from the window. That's personalizing your room for you. See? You're individualizing this. You're tailor-made. If you're small like I am, I can never find pants my size. It has to be tailor-made. Nobody has a size 31 waist, 28-inch legs. So the guy that's normal has, not that I'm not normal, but the guy that, most average people, they don't have to tailor-make the clothes. But if you're really big, then you have my friend that was like in college, he was 6'10", he's a basketball player. He could never, because they didn't have big stores in those days. He had to have everything tailor-made for him because he was so tall, 6'10". And the bed didn't even fit, his feet went over, so they had to get a special bed for him. That's his problem. So I had the reverse problem. He was so tall, 6'10", and I was so short. And nothing fit him, and nothing fit him. We were always complaining about, man, shirts couldn't fit him, pants couldn't fit him. I said, well, I had the same problem too, it's just the reverse. But mine, he looks funny when his pants are like that. At least I could cut my pants. He can't, see, because they didn't have clothes. But that's what, this is very important. You know, like, this is a very good word to learn. Soft. See? When you do a technique, size, age, and weight. Then the other one I would add is talent or natural attributes. Like capoeira, you can't go into capoeira. If you can't do a cartwheel, that's capoeira is not the art for you. Because some styles will require you to have great strength. Some styles will require you to have great agility or balance or coordination or dexterity or flexibility. I had one person teach me in Hong Kong, unbelievable. You punch in the head, he would go to a full split and go boom right in your groin. Then come up and go like this, some fancy, but none of his 20 students can do it. None of them. One guy could do the splits but could not get up again. He just sort of stayed down there and couldn't get up. So that worked for him. Now he's trying to teach that to somebody else. It doesn't work because we're all different. It's size. It might be as many as 4 different mental levels when you're teaching. It might be as many as 4 different physical levels. There are people with great athletic ability. Okay? What happens to the person now if they don't have athletic ability? They have to have something. They have to have structure. Without the structure, you can't even deal with athletic ability. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu teaches that very, very quickly. Size, we have a saying in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, size, we always respect Mother Nature. That means he's big. Yeah? I don't care what you say. Weight is a technique of itself. If you don't believe it, get a guy 300 pounds on top of you. I don't care how skillful you are. You're sweating and you're pumping, and maybe you may not get out because of the weight is such a great advantage. Speed is God-given. It's God-given. You can run for years. Singing. You can have 20 voice lessons or 50 voice lessons, but you might sound terrible at the end of the 50 lessons. So you need a certain amount of talent. Okay? So techniques that require what we call body mechanics that sometimes will override talent. That's good techniques. Okay? So this is a very simple one. If you move here, see, you don't want to ever stay in the front because you don't really cut the angle. See, this is the whole time. You see the body? See my body? I'm not even using it. See, my hand's going to be here because my weight's not my arm. See, I'm using my whole unit. See this body? What happens when you come in? That's what I want you to use. And this one, see, because of the hand position, you see the hand? Feel that? That's in. See? Plus the fact, if I go in, I'm going to hit with this other hand. Why do I have to wait here? Because the guy can punch me. Whoa, yeah. Why would I go there? See, it's a simple thing. And you know, some simple things. You remember Shannon? You remember Shannon, right?
Yeah. Great Shannon.
Shannon was doing some bouncing, and the girl at the fish tank market took his coat. She was underage, and opened his coat like this. And I said, "Oh, please don't kick me out." And he couldn't get out. He could not. He was going like this, and he couldn't kick because well, you wouldn't kick a girl anyway. But I mean, he was like this, and for a good 30 seconds, he was really stuck. And then finally, he got up, just struggling like this. But for a while, it was like he was really stuck because they just took it. The little lady, she wasn't very big. She just opened up I said, "Don't kick me out." So you can never tell. See, simple things like that. I've seen people do this, pull out and go like this, so you like this so they can't pull out. At least, you know, if you just stomp on the foot, head, butt, come back, you can do stuff like that. But this is will teach you the leverage. All right, any questions? So when it's on the same hand, go toward him, see? You see this? Because when you go like this, the elbow should touch, see? B-O-G. Feel this thing? Even slow motion, you see a little bit, hold touch, and you come back to here. Or you put it in Bong Sao like that, and Bong Sao, see? This other side, Bong Sao, and Bong Sao. All right, any questions up to here? Particularly if they're using two hands, see? See, you really, it's hard to do that, see? But if I turn my body, see? The body is to me. You got that? Okay, let's try it together.
Why leverage?